So you have a business and you want to start using video, but you have no idea where to begin. If this sounds familiar, then I'm going to give you 10 good ideas as a starting point. I'm Steve from Unexplored Films, and if you would like us to make any of these videos for your company, you can get in touch with us below. But first, why should you be using video to promote your business? Well, it's currently the most powerful business tool in the world. Video is 53 times more likely to show up on the first page of Google than text, and the average viewer is about 3 times more likely to watch a video than read the exact same content in written form. Video can create emotion, excitement, and a desire to work with you. You can utilize it to help growth, raise awareness of your message, demonstrate credibility, and in the long run, it can save you a lot of time and money. So now onto my top 10 videos that your business should be making. Number 1 is a business overview video, or what we sometimes call a video business card. Now, I often suggest this as a good starting point for companies who are totally new to filming anything. This is like the Swiss Army knife of videos that can live in a big number of different places, starting on your website's homepage, where it's the first thing that people see. Other uses could include email signature integration, sending to potential investors, and playing on a loop at trade shows. Any time you would normally verbally introduce what you do, imagine you could play a video instead, which in 2 to 3 minutes quickly and clearly outlines for newcomers who you are, what you do, and how you can add value. This normally includes at least one key interview with a company leader, which personalizes the story and builds that human connection. We then also add some cinematic illustrative footage outlining the most visibly engaging and interesting aspects of the company, and often some positive video testimonials from customers. So if you just want to make one thing that can work in a lot of different places, then consider a business overview video. Number 2 is a social media video. These are usually attention-grabbing, short visual pieces with fast-moving, engaging images and only minor bits of simple text, and they should work well with or without audio. This is because 85% of all social videos are watched on mute, so don't lose all those views by using one that requires the audio to make sense. The videos that we find work the best on social are not the hard-selling ads, but actually the more organic videos that just raise some subtle awareness about the company. They might outline just one particular interesting process or feature of your business, and they're not intended to tell the company's whole story, but rather just entice people to learn more when they're scrolling past. We are sometimes requested to make these look a little less formal or produced, though glossier promo videos can also work on social channels because of their engaging visuals. Also, remember, social videos are often tailored to the screen dimensions of a phone, so not all topics might be suited to this. But whatever you decide to use, customers spend a long time on social media, so get your company on there with some scroll-stopping clips. Number 3 is a testimonial video. Now, testimonials are a great way to build credibility and trust with potential customers. Think about it, we are all naturally skeptical. We're far more likely to buy a product if we hear that other people have tried it first and have had a great experience. So these videos can do a lot of the heavy lifting for your sales and marketing. People value authenticity in all forms, so the more genuine a testimonial sounds, the better. Think of those people who you've worked with who would happily give up a few minutes of their time to talk on camera about what it's like to work with your company. And these videos do not have to be long, and they can do wonders in several places. But definitely think about testimonials because they're such a quick way of building trust with your customers. Number 4 is event filming. Now, this can be a great way to get some extra mileage out of that planned upcoming conference, meeting, or scheduled get-together. There are normally 2 main types of films that you can make from content filmed at an event. Firstly, a highlights film, which can be good for social media, essentially showing anyone who wasn't there that they really missed out and should attend next time. Secondly, you can commission a full event recording, which can be good for sharing internally with your team to catch up on a talk or presentation if they missed it, or externally by selling paid access to it online. This is a great way to massively increase your event audience. And if your topics are not confidential, long-form event recordings can also be shared publicly on your website like a blog to build a community following and establish your brand as an authority in your field who regularly holds talks. We normally film event recordings with a minimum of 2 cameras, 1 wide shot and 1 close-up following the speaker, as well as full graphics integration from the presentation being given. And this gives you a wonderfully clean-looking version of the talk, which can live permanently online as a valuable resource. Number 5 is a facilities showreel. Now, if your venue has a lot of useful facilities and they're available for hire, this can be an amazing way of giving people a real insight into what you offer, as well as encouraging them to visit in person. A facilities reel can be similar to a virtual tour or a real estate video, and it really immerses the viewer in your venue. We often add some text naming each area or perhaps listing a few statistics such as seating capacity. Remember, don't neglect the finer details that your customers will probably want to know. So a facilities reel is a fantastic way of showing off what you have. Number 6 is a product launch or product explainer video. This is normally an exciting and stylish film designed to promote a new item and generate some buzz when it's unveiled. We often emulate the look of televised ads to really make your product stand out. It can be screened for an audience at a launch event, sent to the press at just the right moment, or sit on a dedicated store page to get customers excited before they buy. You could also make this as a process explainer video, which walks the viewer through how your new item is better than the competition. Now, these can work wonders for educating the viewer about your latest bit of kit, teaching them why they need it and how it works. Number 7 is a project summary video. Now, this can be an amazing record of a standalone project if it needs presenting or summarizing to partners or funding sources, or even as an awards entry for your company. And it's guaranteed to be more powerful, impactful, and engaging than the world's best PowerPoint presentation. How would you rather have a project summarized for you? A long talk with a slideshow or an impactful film? Number 8 is a video greeting. Now, these sorts of videos are very effective for playing at internal conferences and business events, normally where the speaker cannot be physically present but still wants to deliver that really impactful message. They can also be used as part of a presentation, often updating a room full of people on how a year or how a recent project has performed. They're also particularly effective for playing at company away days or team building days, and really boosting the morale within your workforce with some well-chosen words from somebody important. Number 9 is videos automating a regular internal process, such as training. This is a really easy way to free up hundreds of man hours that currently every year are being spent repeating the same instructions over and over again to every new recruit that joins the business. A video is by far the quickest and simplest way of getting your message across, and it's easy for the employees to refer back to later. Another example of automating a process could be a pre-meeting video that a potential client must watch in order to save time. Or it could be a thank you video after a customer has bought a product or service. And these videos are great for increasing automation and building feelings of a smooth operation and a warm, personalized business relationship. So definitely have a think about videos for automating some of your regular processes. Finally, number 10 is what's known as a thought leadership video. What is that? Well, you're watching one right now. It's a great way to demonstrate your credibility as an expert in your field if you share some of your valuable knowledge with people who may well be searching for it. So have a think about what are some of the biggest trends in your business right now that you could inform people about. What can you advise people on who work in a similar field? Have you recently given a talk or a slideshow that might benefit your business community further if you adapted it into a video? It really helps to get your brand out there by showing you're an authority on a specific topic, and by adding value first, people are far more likely to want to do business with you if they've already benefited from your help. So those are my top 10 videos your business should be making, and if you want to get in touch about making any of these, you can contact us below. But that's it for now. I've been Steve from Unexplored Films, and I'll see you next time.